on this is it gives you a countdown. We're going live in 3, 2, 1, right? But it's not 3, 2, 1. It's 3, 2.
That's an interesting source
One.
of measurement. Okay.
It's I think it's a bandwidth thing. We're here. You got.
I'm here.
How's everybody doing?
Yeah, how's everybody doing? Oh man, Billy's going to be our official reader because there's no way we'll ever read that.
It's small. Paul's wait, we stand this. I'm going to see if Paul. Can I get him up here?
I'm going to say, for those of you who are joining us and checking in right now,
You bring this lovely fella.
this is freaking awesome because I've never done one of these. This is the first time I've never done a Stage It. I've never done a Lounges TV. I've never done anything where we were playing and interacting with people in any kind of internet live web thing.
Except for your OnlyFans account, but we're not going to talk about that today.
Yeah, but okay. First time I've ever done it wearing a shirt.
It's true. It's true. Paul, I think I brought you to the stage.
And he was changing.
Speaking of shirtless, there he is. And
what does your hat say?
Oh, I bought it especially for you, Rich.
Oh, Imogene and Willie.
Hell
You're rocking.
yeah.
Dude, I feel like I really have had an impact on you in a very small amount of time, Paul.
You have. You're a very impactful man, Rich. You know.
I feel like you guys have a similar style.
Well, we have a fondness for the same roots of the same tree, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know?
But anybody who has yet to hear the Dick Jr. and the Volunteers' new album, I don't know if I don't talk about it much online, so I've been real subtle about it. Dick Jr. and the Volunteers has a new record, and Paul Corella sings backup on Carrie Ann. So when you hear the dulcet, deep tones of a man who sounds like a Paul Corella type, it ain't a Paul Corella type. It's Paul Corella.
When your subwoofer suddenly starts vibrating and shaking, you know.
I will say there's no
Paul's
guesswork. Like, I wonder what Paul did in that song. You know immediately. You wait for it the whole song, and then it comes in. Do. Like, there he is.
Can't even recreate that.
It's awesome. No, I couldn't, and that's why we got Paul to do it.
He played the triangle. Someone says, "Hey, the triangle." Paul, great show.
Great show, Paul.
Thank you, guys.
I don't know what you have what you're going to be doing next. Maybe hanging out for our show. Maybe some Helldivers too afterwards if you're around. We can get that on.
Hell yeah.
What the hell's Helldivers 2? I missed the first one, so.
I was talking to Richard's son Fletch about it. It's a game on PlayStation.
Oh. You're the most productive guy I know until you start talking gaming, and then I'm like, oh, right. There's that. But I have to go to Billy for I go, hey, Billy, what would my 15-year-old children enjoy? And he's like, there you go. I got it. I've got it.
Yeah, so here we are, man, in our my very first Lounges on my account.
We've never done Lounges TV, period. No, neither one of us.
I've done one with Paul.
Yeah.
I mean, when I say neither one of us, I mean just me.
Yeah, we did a Tricky MC show 3 or 4 weeks back, maybe.
Yeah.
But I'm so excited to have you guys on Lounges. It looks great, sounds great. I think it's great for the platform to have you guys on here. And it's great for everybody else to be on Lounges and see it all working as well.
Yeah.
So cool.
Here on Lounges. They're a really good family at Lounges. So, and Billy and I have used it together and we've spoke about it for a while. And everyone's always impressed with Lounges, you know. So
it's definitely a pretty cool interface. You know,
it looks fantastic from what we're saying.
Yeah, being able to bring Paul up on stage is pretty awesome.
That's really cool.
And we might bring someone else up on stage today. Who knows?
Yeah,
who might be the lucky one?
Just randomly.
I don't know who might be the lucky one. Now I'm confused. Am I getting kicked off?
Someone's raising their
You're gonna ask me to leave, but I live here.
Becky.
Well, guys, I'm gonna tune in for the show for sure. Then I'm gonna put my little baby to bed.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump on some Helldivers. She's
Your daughter's adorable, by the way.
So cute.
Oh, thank you. Absolutely kills me. But guys,
let's do this.
All right, Paul.
Let's
thanks,
do this,
buddy.
I'm going to ask the audience to put their hands together, and you can put your hands together because you should be able to see an applause button, and there's a lot of fire buttons too. So, and you guys should have a wee tab at the bottom of your screen. You can pop up and you can see how many you get. Please put your hands together in the chat or by pushing the little applause button for Mr. Billy Moran, and Richard Speight Jr. Love you guys.
Love
Have a
you,
great crew.
Paul.
I'll be
Love you,
tuning in.
Paul. Thanks, buddy.
I'll see you guys soon. Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Paul Carella.
Hey,
Paul,
Billy.
Wonderful fella. Favorite color, yellow. Paul Carella. I just wrote that.
that's good, man. Save
Thanks.
that for the next album.
Thank you, everybody, for showing up. This is really awesome doing a Friday afternoon and from Southern California where it's nippy, so we put on a fire. It either means it's nippy or we're just really weak people because it's not that
It's kind of
nippy.
cold, dude.
Well, we also did it for the visuals. You know, I direct a lot of television shows, and 9.9 times out of 10, when you're shooting in the living room that has a fireplace, be it a set or a practical house, they'll always say, "Yeah, let's have the fire going."
should
I'm
be
like, "It's
on
daytime in
regardless.
June,"
It's
and they're like, "Yeah, we want the fire
115
going.
degrees.
Looks cool lighting wise." So we're going to the looks cool lighting wise, and we're mildly nippy. This is awesome. If you saw the show at the Whiskey A Go Go just over a week ago, it was epic. Thank you for being there. It was a hell of a way to launch an album. It was Billy Moran playing his solo music, which is just unbelievable. Great set. I didn't want to tell you that before we were live. I've been real tight-lipped about it, but now I'll tell you, it was great. Great show. Jason Mann's played a great show in front of you, and then, man, the whole Dick Jr. set was just great. I mean, it's just
super fun.
such
Super
a great
fun
show.
night.
We're gonna do more of those. Billy and I are just always looking for ways to like keep the full band live experience going.
So great. And I've never played the whiskey before, so that was.
Can't say that now.
I can't say that now.
No, I know. For a band that hasn't played live a ton, we've played the Roxy, the Exit In, and the Whiskey A Go Go. I
Yeah.
would say we're doing pretty well.
Pretty good. Maybe next up,
What,
see.
Wembley?
Troubadour. Yeah, Wembley for sure.
Yeah, no, I think Troubadour. We're trying to do Troubadour. So we're going to do something. And meanwhile, we're going to do this because we wanted to keep playing. And we want to play some tunes. And so we're going to. Shoot me in the face if you don't mind. It might knock me out of my haze. I got open shirt, the gold mine. Must have lost a couple of days. Well, I think I might know where I am. The Lord knows where I've been. Got no business being in the kitchen. Nothing bad to sin. Well, it's amazing I survived when I ride shotgun and the devil drives. Balled up like a dog in the corner, sprawled out across the floor. Well, I call my way back up to redemption if I can ever find the door. Well, the mirror tells the grisly tale right into my eyes. Promise you I'll make it home if I get a few more tries. We'll never wake up and apologize when we're at shotgun and the devil drives. I beg forgiveness, fall to my knees and pray. But if you don't care where you're going, you can never go astray. Now you're hot like a kindergarten teacher, and I'm dirty like a priest. So come sit at my banquet table, let's have us a feast. Too long never make a wrong, but they make a real good time. Draw your fingers through my dirt and then dare me to cross that line. I see right through my own disguise when I run shotgun and the devil's rise. Come and ride shotgun and let the devil drive. I'll better grab my shotgun when the devil drives. Not bad. Not bad. I will
Figured
say, so this is fun. And it was like kind of a new thing. And I switched some lyrics around.
That's good.
But I don't care. It doesn't work. It doesn't matter to me. It's really a test for you. I
Keeps
did it on
fresh.
purpose.
It keeps it fresh.
I want to be sure that you know the songs well enough to go, I thought that little line went in the third verse.
I thought that was I thought that was.
And then I said, 2 wrongs never make a wrong, but they make a really good time. But 2 wrongs do make a wrong. I mean, if you're
Well,
mathematically.
they cancel out then.
Oh.
Can 2 wrongs cancel out each other and make it a right?
Right, because 2.
What's a scenario where that could work? I think we just created.
But 2 wrongs don't make a right.
2 wrongs could make a right.
Oh, man. Now I got to delete the whole song. I based the whole thing on 2 wrongs.
I feel like it could be done.
Don't make a right. Well, by the way, we're going to play a lot of Dick Jr. songs. We're going to play some Billy Moran songs. And by we, I mean he. Because I ain't touching those sons of guns. They're too complicated. But, we didn't even, we made a song list that has a bunch of my stuff. Whenever you want to interject one of your tunes,
I just thought about that. I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do.
And we didn't write them on the list.
That's okay. I have another list in there I could just jump to.
The list is life.
The list. We have a little list down here of songs with lyrics, just in case. That didn't really apply last time.
No,
but that's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
I mean the lyric. I feel like I wrote the songs. I should know them, so I rarely look down. And if I mess it up, it's like improv. You just start singing
exactly
something
right.
else. You know what I mean?
That's exactly right. Little Dreamer, perhaps. Let's do 24 hours a day, shall we?
Okay. I'm a man on a mission, over 18, don't need permission. Stop hoping, stop wishing. Now listen up, I need attention. I quit my job, no time to work. Gonna spend 24 hours a day loving you. You got a look on your face like I'm from outer space. Well, I'm making this my home base. Yeah, I'm moving into your place. I quit my job, no time to work. Gonna spend 24 hours a day loving you. Loving you. Tell your daddy I passed the test. Tell your mama go make a dress. Rent the church, invite the guests, and fix your hair up, 'cause it's a mess. I quit my job, no time to work. Gonna spend 24 hours a day loving you. Loving you, loving you, loving you. Not bad.
Yeah, we're just kind of figuring these songs out acoustically.
It's kind of fun though. It's kind
Thus
of
the hashtag naked and afraid, because these songs are naked and we're a little afraid.
Are we? I mean, are we afraid?
I'm not afraid.
I feel like
I'm not afraid of these songs.
I feel like if we whatever happens is we getting a lot of thumbs down, a lot of anger faces. Ooh.
So the audience
Hashtag how dare you?
There's a hand up. I think it's Paul. I don't.
Paul asked a question.
Does he have a question, or is he? I see a hand up there.
What does that mean? Hit the chat button. See what
Back
happens.
to the chat. Thank you all for the lovely support and the tips. I know Paul's got a thing that he does for his tips. Thank you, Christina, and thank you, Mariah, Helen, and
What does Paul do? You didn't tell me.
I think he does like a bell. He rings a bell. We don't have a bell or anything.
Oh, I got a tambourine.
Got a tambourine. Let's do the tambourine.
Yeah, I got it.
It's a tambourine.
It's the tipperine.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you. That's why I make the big buck. So
It's an announcement. It's an announcement. And it's hipperine.
That was awesome. Thank you. And we have isn't there something where we're doing something's happening here?
Yes, we're doing so after this event, we're going to do a meet and greet for anybody who supports over a certain amount. I think it's in the details. I think it's 100 or something like that. And we're going to do a Q&A and answer questions about whatever. You know,
man.
If you have any
And
questions,
probably sip coffee while we do it.
Hopefully, I can answer those questions.
If you can't, I know a guy who can, and it's not me.
Because there are any questions, like any questions.
Well, no, not any
Yeah,
question.
they could ask any question.
Oh, that's true. They truly can ask any question.
We could either provide an answer
or
try real hard.
Or back away.
Yeah.
Back away frightened.
Back away slowly.
Let's see. What else was I going to say? And we'll talk more later. This is gonna be an interesting song to try acoustically. We tried it for the first time yesterday, and this will be time number 2.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay. I'm gonna start again. I went too fast, I think. Yeah. Sorry.
You were thinking about those questions.
Final choice is yours, and you have made it solved. You carve out words to bother, you can save it. The happenstance of circumstance. This is where we find me. It's too late, I know my fate. Freedom is behind me. What's the readout? What's the readout? What's the readout? Say. Gone. So what I'm gonna be when I see daylight. Damage is done. There's no way I can heal right. Tear down walls and torch the halls. Turn this into a scorcher. Blade in hand, I make my stand. There's only me to torture. What's the readout? What's the readout? What's the readout? Say, chase me, find me where I'm hiding. Your power, and keep on lying. What I'm gonna be when I see daylight. You know, the damage is done. There's no way I can heal right. Tear down walls and torch the halls and turn this into a scorcher. Blade in hand, I make my stand. knows only me to torture. What's the readout? What's the readout? What's the readout? Say, what's the readout? What's the readout? Why won't you tell me what's the readout? Say. I ended dramatically on the D, and you ended dramatically on the E, and together
Either way, it was dramatic.
it was dramatic.
was
That's
dramatic.
a cool, like, I gotta say, playing that song acoustically, which again we just ran over for the first time yesterday, is trippy because it. Even when I wrote it, I kind of wrote it electrically.
Right.
Electrically. So it never really ever sounded like that.
And Coop's bass line is like so.
If you go back and listen to the record, I don't know, maybe I didn't mention this. Oh, and here's a celebrity appearance from Luna, the dog, who's honestly really ticked off at Billy because he's a little close to the old dog pillow. Like he's really encroached.
I'm right on top of Luna's
Yeah.
space here.
You might not know that I've released a second record. I don't like to talk about it. It's my business, not yours. I'm kidding. The Readout, which is song number 2 on the record. Why was I bringing this up? We're talking about playing electrically.
Electric versions.
Oh,
of,
Coop. So Coop was playing the bass. So I demoed all these songs, and obviously my demo version is just the brass tacks of what the song I think should sound like. This one changed quite a bit, thanks to the vision of Billy Moran. And Coop Appelt, the bass player extraordinaire, was playing a line similar to what I had played on the track, which was nothing that great. And we're like, hey, Coop, you kind of like, put a little stank on that, make it your own. And he proceeded to play a bass line that I call uncoverable because I mean, he plays the root note, then he kicks into I'm like, oh my God. No one.
It's super fun.
It's so cool.
It's super fun. Questions. Let's see here.
Oh, we have questions?
Someone says, "Hi, Luna. I have the CD already, Rich. Awesome. Thank you, Christina."
Yeah, thanks for having the CD, and thanks for saying hello to Luna. Are you referring to this CD, the new album from Dick Jr. and the Volunteers, Fist Fights and Hugouts? Kind of keeping this under wraps these days, not talking about it much.
It's a good secret. It's a good.
Yeah.
She likes. Yeah, Luna's been fantastic.
No, Luna's
I don't think
a
she's
very
missed anything.
easy pet to have, unless you encroach on her fireplace pillow.
To the question, Abby, yes, eventually my album will be on vinyl, and this is the year to do it. So stay tuned for an announcement on that.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that because personally, I just love vinyls. I just love to be able to, like, that's got to get on a vinyl.
Oh,
like,
it's going to be on a vinyl. We're going to do vinyl. We wanted to do vinyl of the first Dick Jr. record, which is called The Dance and How to Do It. It's this bad boy that we made in right before COVID.
Yeah.
And then because of COVID, we just ceased doing anything. We made a music video for it and promoted it as much as we could, but we couldn't play live. And so consequently, we didn't make vinyl. Someday we'll make, even if it's only a small batch, I'll make a small batch of vinyl because it's a Hatch show print
I love that
album cover
and
art.
Hatch is who again?
Hatch show print is the wood poster and sign makers, carvers out of Nashville, Tennessee. They made, I'm trying to think if they have anything else in here. I have their art everywhere. I take people on the Nashville tour that my father and I do. I always take them to Hatch show print, which is now based in the Country Music Museum, but it is, or Country Music Hall of Fame. But it's a really, 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 really cool print shop, and they save everything they've ever done. So you can go in there and buy a sausage advertisement from 1942, and old. You've seen their work. Johnny Cash concerts, Tom Petty concerts, REM concerts, Radiohead concerts, bands from every walk of life from Hank Williams forward have used them to make concert posters, and the art is always awesome.
They did this.
Yeah.
And how long did that take for them to? How long did it take you to like approve this? Or was it pretty much a one and done type of?
They
deal?
did one. I had to make one small change. That
Oh,
was
that's
it.
amazing. So I mean, to be able to knock it out of the park.
Oh, dude, you describe in words what you're thinking.
Yeah.
And then they come
So
back with that, and they came back with that, and there was like literally a micro change. Which, if they said we're not going to do that, I'd have been fine. You know, like I didn't care that much. It was so cool.
You're gonna get what you get.
And I met the artist. I was back there in Nashville for the Nashville Supernatural Convention, and took a group of fans
I would
and my
love to do
dad over
that.
there.
Bus tour, yeah.
And the guy came out and got me and took me back there. He's like, "I'm the guy who made your album."
That's
How
awesome.
cool is that?
That's so cool.
And we got
Next
a
time
group
we're there,
photo
we
with the
need to do
guy.
that. I want to go check that place out.
Oh, it's awesome. It's so cool. Okay, so I'm not even gonna play on this. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna put this down.
I'm gonna put on a cape, and
Put on a
play-
cape?
I'm gonna
Oh.
put on a cape.
Or do the song, and then I'm gonna make an executive decision. We're gonna do this song, and then we're gonna do a Billy Moran song.
Moran or Moran?
I'm just pitching that.
Whatever.
We didn't plan it, but I'm pitching it. I'm keeping it live. I'm keeping it fresh. Old, live, and fresh. That's my nickname.
Finals.
Am I the only one who thinks that now that I look at ourselves on the screen, we look like Brooks and Dunn? Kind of. Or I look like Brooks, and I look at Brooks and Undone.
Is the camera in the right spot? I think it
Yeah,
is, right?
it's great.
How's everybody?
It's
okay
aimed
with
at
it?
us.
Superman,
Yeah.
Zoom. Okay. Just trying to keep up with the
Are people
chat
enjoying
here.
Are people enjoying the show so far? I hope so. It's weird playing a song and then you stop and it's like deafening silence.
Yeah. No, it's yeah. I played venues like that.
Yeah.
So
it's okay. Let's do this. Let's do this
So
little
here
ditty.
we go.
This is off the first record, The Dance and How to Do It, and this song is written by Rob Benedict. There was a man on my doorstep. He says, "Son, you best wake up. There's a great wind coming. Once it blows, won't let up." I was young and naive, said, "I appreciate you coming round, but I got a house made of brick here. Ain't no wind gonna bring it down." He left just as he came, as if he was never here. And I went on living without concern, without fear. Well, I loved her like a fairy tale. I lost her like a dream. Pull up on the roadside there and I tell you what I mean. There are things in life you can't control and things you can't foresee. If you find real love, don't ever let her leave. And I wait and oh, her pillow lays alone on the sheets. The wind, it was relentless, snatched her up like a thief. I sat up on my bedside. No more loving, no more grief. Just as sure as the sun rises, she went up and took off on me. try to think there's a lesson. I got my Stetson down over my eyes. That man, he was a visionary. He saw something, and he was right. Now these big thoughts go up buzzing around my fragile brain. I'm just so goddamn lonely. So I sing this here refrain. Well, I loved her like a fairy tale. I lost her like a dream. Pull up on the roadside there and I tell you what I mean. There are things in life you can't control and things you can't unsee. If you find real love, don't ever let her leave. Don't ever let her leave. Don't you ever let her leave. Don't let her leave, Billy.
I will not let her leave. Not at all. I'm not going to do that.
Unless it's Luna and she wants to leave, in which case she's allowed to go. Like that song an awful lot. Any questions? Any concerns?
We have some
Any-
announcements.
Okay.
Announcements. Got the tambourine announcement.
Announcement time.
We got Mary Lou. We got Kendra. We have
Mary Lou,
Zalad.
Kendra.
Abby, thank you.
Abby, thank you.
Christina.
Christina.
I have a real Mark Shepard.
Real Mark Shepard.
Real Miss Who's a What Is.
Who's it? What's this?
Who's a What Is. You guys all have some very creative usernames. I love that. Thank you all so very much. Mariah Helen and Nancy.
Mariah Helen.
Davis. I know Nancy.
Nancy.
Rich, will you post the lyrics for your songs? Yes. we
Yes,
need to do
eventually
that.
I'm going to post the lyrics for my songs.
I'll show you how to do that.
They
too.
may look something like what I'm singing today. They may look different. You don't know.
You can't change them from the album, though. You can't.
No,
have
no,
it
they're going to be on
different.
the they're going to be albums, and they might not reflect today's.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, they might not reflect the actual album lyrics.
They will be the album. No, we're doing pretty good so far. By the way,
Question:
Feel the Thunder. What's up?
Someone wants to know if you will ever do a music video for your Whiskey on My Lips.
My man, music videos are forefront of my mind right now, and Your Whiskey on My Lips would be the first one I will do.
Yeah.
So when that opportunity arises, and we will just probably force it, we're gonna put a video out for that song for sure.
Okay. I think I'm going to do a song. I don't know what
You
I'm
are.
going to do.
I'm gonna
if
step away
anybody-
'cause, I just
anybody
would
have
be
any
annoying.
suggestions?
Ladies and gentlemen, William Moran.
Hey, I'm going to do how about this? I'm going to do Coyote. Let's see here. Where'd you go, dude? You can't just leave. Okay, this one's called Coyote.
Goodbye to long days, goodbye to you, even to the short ones, all the days through, sitting reminiscing, let's forget those ways, forget the ways, Well, fate makes a man thirsty with thoughts of good deeds. A call from a coyote life brings dawn. Accepted or rejected comes a new day. I must embrace the new day. I must embrace the new day. I must embrace a new day. I must embrace the new day.
I think Luna was having like a nightmare during that song. I just saw Luna get up in the middle of that, and it was like she was freaking out. Yeah, it was totally distracted by that. It was awesome.
Pretzel?
I like a pretzel. Thank you all.
Yeah. Billy, I like that song so much. You get a Costco pretzel.
I get a Costco pretzel. I don't know if Luna liked the song.
No, I think it's like because you're a tenor. You know, she's used to the only singing she hears on here is me grumbling. She thinks the human voice sounds like this, like it's like a some sort of Aboriginal pipe horn.
I love the idea of the dog not having any reference to people's voices.
No, man. I love that song. I love that whole album. If you don't have Surprise Party for the Introvert, get yourself a copy of that album. Download it, buy the CD, whatever. It's a great record, stem to stern. I'll be listening to it again because, as you know, that's my road trip.
This is your road trip.
First time I heard it, I was driving
Fletch
to
is like,
Oregon.
man, can we listen to something else, Dad? Can we listen to
He
something
practically lives at the house. Do we have to believe me? He got in the car the other day, and I was listening to my album, and he's like, "Oh, for the love of God!"
I was so careful. I was so careful when I was producing my record to make sure that my headphones were super silent and they couldn't hear anything because I knew they would be so tired of hearing the process.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? Like if I played anything to anybody, I think I waited until like the albums were mastered before I shared it with anybody.
I did
There you
not
go.
take that note. Part of it is because I had that like little boy energy of like, this is awesome. You
Well,
know?
partly like so much of it was for me was if they started to get bored of it, I would start getting insecure. You know
Right,
what
of
I mean?
course.
And I would be like, well, do I really want to even release this if they are so tired of it already? So yeah, so that was definitely I was like it was like a top secret mission for me, man. I was trying to
Good.
super under-
Oh, I got to plug my. No, man. That's a good strategy. Keep it fresh for the old fam. But yeah, the difference is you scared the crap out of Luna.
This is
Okay,
true.
go do it,
This
Fletch.
is true. Okay, so
Don't,
let's
don't
do.
put it in the car though. Don't put this up in the car. It'll heat up. Just put it by the door. No, I think we should do all that last second.
Boone is pretty happy.
We're just living. This is real life, everybody. We're here. We're playing music and we're parenting. I love this song. Oh, this is actually a great little segue story. This song, I don't remember the order in which I wrote these songs that ended up on the album. I kind of think When the Devil Dries was one of the first ones that I wrote. But early on in the process, maybe the second or third, was this song, Layin Low in Leb'nun. And Layin Low in Leb'nun was written when I was laying low in Lebanon. I was stuck in a motel room in Lebanon, Tennessee, which is spelled Lebanon, but it is pronounced Lebanon. And so I was staying in a hotel in Lebanon, Tennessee, and was stuck in that hotel room, except for when I got to leave to go work on the job I was there for, which was the Western feature film Old Henry.
Which I just saw recently.
Really?
For the first time. Yeah, I just saw that for the first time. Because you spoke about this hotel in Lebanon, and I'm like, I had to at least see the film.
Well, the hotel's not in the movie. Were you disappointed?
No, the hotel's not in the movie, but Mud makes a feature.
Mud makes a feature. Yeah.
Has anybody ever seen Lebanon? Show of hands, or not Lebanon?
Old Lebanon.
Has anybody ever been to Lebanon? And second question is, has anybody seen Old Henry? If you
Yeah.
haven't, you should, because it's a fantastic movie. So well done.
It did well. It opened the Venice International Film Festival the year it came out, and it was Barack Obama named it one of his favorite movies.
It
of the
really
year.
was. I mean, it was such a great film. I was jumping off the couch at the end. I was like, damn right.
It's a cool movie.
Yeah.
So what I'll say about that is I wrote this while I was sitting in that hotel room, and then I also went over and I bought this hat at the same time.
Nice.
So this hat is a Layin Low and Leb'nun acquisition from shooting the movie.
Look at how different your guitar color is on the camera. It's pretty cool. It's like a
Yeah.
darker green. Here we go.
Chubby color. Well, there's a lockdown all over town. Ain't no fun to be had. I can't do my thing with my usual gang or even hug my mom and dad. I can't wrangle any rascals, farm a piece of land. Now I'm laying low in Leb'nun with this whiskey in my hand. Well, I can make my bed, shave my head, or hang out in the pub, or open all these motel drawers and rearrange my stuff. Hit the chair, sit and stare at the particle board nightstand. Either way, I'm stuck in Leb'nun with this whiskey in my hand. What's out the window? Wow! Look at the dead grass grow. You know, for a change of scenery, I'll turn away from the greenery. Take a long look at the stove. Watch the red light glow. Take another lap, Billy. I won 3 games out of 5. And the lamps throw shade at the plan they made, cause I think so won't survive. But the carpet's swirling colors got me so sick I can't see. So now I'm laying down in Leb'nun with this whiskey in my hand. Nice. Yeah, nice job, Billy Moran.
Radio 105.
Playing around.
0.9. It's got to be a 0.9 at the end of that.
Got my hand out the window. And
Radio
ow.
105.9. We got an announcement to make. We got Kendra. We got
Oh, wait, hold on. I don't have the tambourine
the
yet.
tambourine hat. Christina. There.
Boy, the tambourine. Not a fan of Luna. Not a fan of the tambourine. She was like, "I don't like the tipperine.
I don't write.
I don't like." She talks like Astro or the Scooby or something.
Anna Blue. Anna Blue.
Anna Blue. Anna Blue.
Mariah Helen and Nancy Davis. I know Nancy. And Trickster Fox. Ooh,
Trickster Fox.
I like Trickster Fox.
That's a cool birth name. I assume that's her birth name. This is the yellow, the
Assume it's
announcement.
her.
Is that what you're reading? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good point. That's what you're reading is the yellow ones. This
Yeah,
is
the
cool.
yellow ones.
This is very interactive in a quiet kind of way.
Very
It reminds me of COVID kind of when we
Uh,
do conventions and
Rich, what do your kids think of your music? Do they like it? There's a question for you here.
they like it a lot actually. They just think it's neat that I do. They're always supportive of me doing creative stuff, which is cool. They like it because they sort of see the process. They see me write something and then I'll be walking around the house playing it, and then it'll have different lyrics, and I'll play it again with different lyrics, and they just think that part's kind of neat. And then they love hearing the finished product. They're like, "Holy cow! From you playing that acoustic thing, is that?" That's amazing.
Yeah,
And then
there's-
if you go back and listen to I took them into the studio when we did I Liked You More When I Knew You Less, and they are part of the crowd
Yeah.
screaming and cheering. So
much higher pitched voices than they have now
way
today.
shorter and higher pitched voices when we recorded
Yeah.
that song. Yeah, they love it. And my wife, who's a really good piano player, and she's more of a
Which
classic player.
I've never seen, and I can't wait for the day where I get to see her play.
Oh, she
piano.
plays. I mean, there's her sheet music right there. She sits there and
I love
plays
it.
sheet music. And
Does she teach piano?
no, and by the way, now that I'm looking at that, that's not her sheet music. That's Frank's. My wife is not doing hot cross buns. Although she could really nail it too.
It's
She
like
could
Frank
send
may
that.
have spilled some coffee on that one.
Oh, you notice that? I know that sheet music's got coffee all over. Anyway, so JC's a great piano player. Great piano player. Plays classical, so she also digs that I write.
It's
And I think
fantastic.
it's a good segue because we're talking about JC, and this next song was written for JC.
Yes, we do have the same guitars. Someone pointed out.
Oh yeah, we do. Well, I got this guitar because of Billy. Billy had his guitar, and I was like, "That's the coolest thing." It's a Fender Acoustasonic. Shout out to the good people at Fender. It's a Fender Acoustasonic, which is basically exactly what it sounds like—a hybrid between an electric and an acoustic. And I love playing it because you get the warm tone and self-amplified sound of an acoustic, but with the neck and play ability of an electric. So I
was
love it.
on the couch last night, just playing forever. I'm like, I forgot how much I love just sitting on the couch playing this guitar.
I love that guitar so much. It was a treat to finally whip it out at the whiskey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably not the first thing that's been whipped out at the whiskey, but maybe the first Acoustasonic. Land of the river, land of snow, this is where I go. Land of the woman, she wolf and doe, this is where I go. There's a blue hole there with a rock so high, where all my children learn to fly. Stars burn bright in an ink black sky, this is where I go. There's 7 devils where eagles soar, this is where I go. Where the peaceful chief fought no more, this is where I go. Bury me in the ice cold deep, carved into the mountain steep. The mighty trees sing me to sleep, this is where I go. If I could fly, I'd take your hand, sail with you above this land, and on the ruby peak we'd stand, this is where I go. In the lake, I see your eyes. You're the fire that fills my skies. When I can no longer journey on, and all our boys into men have grown, you'll never walk your path alone, this is where I go. You are where I go. Little song about Joseph, Oregon, and my wife, JC.
Little song about, yeah. Honestly, when I heard that song, when you sent me the batch of demos, I heard that song. I'm like, I love that song. It was.
Thank you.
It was really just blew me away. It really blew me away.
Thank you. And I love how simply we did it.
Yes. Yeah. It had to stay simple. That
I
was
mean-
key. That was key for that one.
It was great. And then adding a little
Yep.
floor.
We have some announcements to make with the Tambo. Thank you, Kara Styler. Thank you. That's so hard to pronounce. Meow90. Maya. Thank you, Real Who's What It Is, and Kendra. Thank you, Christina and Megan and Mariah. Thank you all so very much.
There's somebody named So Very Much.
Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you so very much. So yeah, so here we are. We have
It'd be funny if somebody's screen name was For Nothing.
for nothing.
Thank you for nothing.
Thank you for nothing. Thank you. You know, next time we're gonna jump on this thing, someone's gonna be called For Nothing. I might just change my name to For Nothing.
We used to have those jokes about like if the band was playing and we're like,
I wanted like the band name.
the band name is like
Free Beer All Ages.
I forget.
Yeah.
That's the name of the band.
I forget.
But you have to do the hand gesture.
Yeah.
Forget. Who's playing tonight? Forget.
I wonder if that's how the Who
Yeah.
came up with their name.
Good point.
Who? I don't know the Who.
Who?
The Who.
Oh man, I wonder if I'm going to screw this up. I'm going to sing it well, but we'll see.
Yeah, we got to try it.
I'm going to try it, and this might go. It might go one of two ways. Billy and I wrote this song together a couple of moons ago, but
A couple of moons ago.
then we didn't put it on the record until.
And also, just a reminder, I think we're doing the any top tippers over a certain amount. We're going to do a little thing after this.
Oh yeah, a little meet and greet. Oh,
We
I
could
should
talk
also
about it.
say, because look, we wanted to have something like commemorative for this, but we don't really have that. I'll show you after this song. So we did like sort of a poor man's version of something commemorative. But
Luna,
anyway.
get over here.
Oh, there's Luna. All right, so this Billy, you have to sing in this one too. Are you ready?
If you got the lyrics,
Yeah,
up,
where's
I am
the?
ready.
Oh, it's,
I guess this is technically the first time we've ever done this acoustically.
oh yes, not technically. It's actually the first time.
Yeah.
But we did it once, kind of yesterday.
Yeah.
You might need to share that. Okay. We'll see how this goes. And this is like, I've been to songwriters in the round in Nashville, Tennessee at the Bluebird. I've seen Grammy Award-winning songwriters start their own song and then muff the punt. It happens. You know what I mean? It's part of the
Don't put it out there. It's not going to happen.
free form. No, I'm just saying this is the kind of free form energy that
true.
comes with live.
This is true.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, at first sight, and I was struck by lightning by all you had going on. Your perfect hair and manicured fair, take a fork in me, 'cause I was waiting on. Now here we are, sitting at the bar, where I thought I wanted to be. But it's your fourth Chardonnay, and everything you're saying shows a little bit more of you to me. You cringe every time I say sir or ma'am. You post pictures of your feet on Instagram. I know you're just mad, but I'm starting to guess I like you more when I do you mad. You go on and on about the things you own and how your diamonds look better with fur. You throw shade at the waiter, say he's a hater, and I think you just mumbled a racial slur. You crave cyber affection, don't vote in elections, you'd rather die than be seen in a truck. Proud to say you never worked a day, and that makes you sound like a really, really, really dumb Fendi, Prada, Louis Vuitton. Oh Lord, I can't afford anything you got on. We're halfway through dinner, but I gotta confess, I liked you more when I knew you less. Now I'm not God's gift to women, still she could do much worse. But I'm not sure that I am willing to play fetch with that dog that she keeps in her purse. You think country is silly, you hate Waylon and Willie, and you ain't even heard of George Jones? Well, adios, mi amiga, and I'd say nice to meet you, but you won't even hear me, 'cause you're on the dang phone. Now, bluegrass, beer, the gluten and bread, you even hate this old hat that I got on my head. I can't say goodbye till this is off my chest. I liked you more when I knew you less. I'll call you an Uber, you give me your address. I liked you more when I knew you less. A whole lot less. That went all right. That was that went okay.
Considering that I forgot to pull out the charts, I thought about that halfway through. I'm like,
I know. I kept looking down and saw where I go. I'm like, that ain't helping. That is not helping.
You got this.
Yeah.
Thank you all so very much for being here today. Again, this is my very first lounge.
Perfect opportunity for you to play another Billy Moran song.
We got a few minutes.
Yeah. I'm going to do that while I get our sort of.
Please play it in Rome. They're asking.
Oh.
I think we need to figure that one out.
I
think we could do that in Rome.
Play what in Rome?
I think what we just did, right?
Yeah, man. We're gonna. Well, I mean,
we need to
I
talk
will be
about
there
Rome.
for the Monday night concert. Billy will be there for the Monday night concert. We will definitely play a couple of Junior and the Volunteer songs for shizzle. Anyway, here's Billy Moran, everybody.
I don't know what I'm going to do. Let me see here. All right, I'm going to do. I'm going to keep the energy up. I'm going to do a present. I'm going to do a present for you right now.
Tuck you in while you sleep at night. The wonder of my heart is true. I'll forever be your satellite, held in orbit your moon. Take it all in, every little sound. Your melodies fill up this room. I really love it when you quietly dance around. These memories will never lose. So when I'm tired, old and gray, I will still adore you. If you're ever lost and can't find your way, I'll always be here for you. Next time around just came with ease. A home now contented, complete. With each passing day, well, no one disagree. This love for you is endless indeed. Take it all in, every little sound. These melodies fill up this room. I really love it when you quietly dance around. These memories will never lose. So when I'm tired, old and gray, I will still adore you. If you're ever lost and can't find your way, I will be, yes I will be there for you. A day when you don't want to stick around, and I just want to remind you that once upon a time you were nowhere to be found. The 7:30 got me through. So when I'm tired, old and gray, I will still adore you. If you're ever lost and can't find your way, I'll always be here for you. When you run off to take the world by storm, know I'll be here for you. When I reach my final resting place, just know in eternity, well, I'll adore you.
Nice, Billy Moran.
Thank you. Thank you. I think we got one more. Buddy. Thank you all so very much for being here. And yeah, I know that we've had a super fun time, and hopefully we'll get to see some of you guys in the next little small meet and greet. Until then, maybe we'll do this again. Maybe we'll do this again sometime. But I think we have to.
Here's what I'm going to say. This is the sort of poor man's version of merch we made.
Oh yes, it is.
So you guys have seen this poster done by Trickster Art, the great Beth, who did this fabulous poster for us. What we did was, Bill and I both signed it.
Boom.
That's Billy.
I put the link right there, dude.
We have a couple of these. What we did is, I mean, I know it's not labeled today's event or anything, but what we thought we'd do is we'll sell a signed version and we'll just sell it for the next 3 days. So if you watch it today, live, or you're watching it as a replay.
That's right. This thing does that replay thing.
Right. So this will be up on my Dick Jr. the Volunteer Shopify page, and if you put whatever your name, this is what we're doing. This makes it unique. Whatever your name is that you order it under, we will sign it to that person.
Yes.
So we're personalizing.
Hey, let's give a shout out to Beth, dude.
I know Beth crushed it.
Beth has been she's been awesome. She's been super
Very
fun
talented woman.
super talented, but also super fun and easy to work with. And I think that's the biggest reason why, like, she's super talented and easy to work with, is a slam dunk in my book as far as, creating freaking art. It's just amazing.
so great.
So shout out
And
to
so
Beth.
generous too, because she did this on her own, at her own
Yeah.
creative inspiration. I'm like, hey, can I use that? Because it's so awesome. So anyway, we're doing this with, we reuse this poster with Beth's permission, obviously. And then also, if you want the signed version, we will write the date on it and your name, so you will know it's from this event, Billy and Rich. Whatever name you order under, that is who we'll sign it to. And
Kermit the Frog. If you're dressed as Kermit the Frog at so and so Tennessee, we're gonna address it to Kermit the Frog.
That's ridiculous. There's no so and so Tennessee. Oh, so this is it. This is our last song.
This is our last song.
So do we want to do this song that's up here now, or do our last song that was going to be our last song?
Let's do our last song. That was going to be our last song.
Okay. Oh man. Okay, this is a kind of another one we've never done acoustically. It's going to be kind of fun. Let me get there. You can. All right, this is from our first album. First Dick Jr. the Volunteers album. If you know it, sing it home. Even though your friends and neighbors will wonder why they sing it. Because they don't hear anything because you're wearing headphones. It doesn't matter. This is a toe tapper and humdinger, one you can join us on, right? Well, I was working part-time at a 5 and dime. Boss was Mr. McGee. Told me several times he didn't like my kind because I was a bit too leisurely. Seems I was busy doing something close to nothing, but different than the days before. That's when I saw her. Oh, I saw her. She came right through that door.
Oh, red berry parade, the kind you find in a second-hand store. Red berry parade. If it was want, you wouldn't wear much more. Red berry parade. I think I love her.
Now, built like she was, she had the nerve to ask me if I planned to do her any harm. Ha! So I put her on the back of my bike. We were riding down the old man Johnson's farm. The overcast days never turned me on, but something about the clouds in her mix. I gotta tell ya, I ain't too bright, but the way she kissed me, I knew she knew how to get her kicks.
Oh, raspberry parade, kind you find in a second-hand store. Raspberry parade. If you was want, you wouldn't wear much more. Raspberry parade. I think I love her.
The rain sounds so cool when it hits the barn roof. The horses wonder who the hell you are. Oh. Thunder drowns out with the lightning seas, and you feel like a movie star. You know, they say the first time is the greatest. When I had the chance to do it all again, oh! stroke. 'Cause baby, I'm the most. With a girl as fine as she was then. Are you kidding me? That's right. She wore a Mary Beret. Kind you find in the secondhand store.
Raspberry Beret.
It was definitely raspberry in color.
Won't you look away?
That's all I remember.
Raspberry Beret.
Mercy. I keep thinking about those denim shorts and the sandals that one was wearing. Wait a minute. Might have been corduroy button-down shirt, maybe a cowboy. Hell, I don't remember. I was too focused on that hat. I'm a hat man from way back, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I love berets. I love berets. Woo! Nice, everybody. Again, first time across the board. If you're watching this show, you were witnessing the birth of whatever this baby is.
This is, yeah.
But I love it. This has been super fun to be able to
Super
sit here and play
fun.
acoustically, hang out with my buddy Billy and my dog Luna. And I mean, this has seriously been amazing. Thank you for making it technically possible and guitar
Of course.
possible. And thank you guys for making it possible for being here. 'Cause this
Last
is
minute
fun.
announcements. Mary Lou,
Mary Lou.
Kara, Nancy Dave, Nancy,
Uh-huh.
Christina. Yep. You guys were amazing. And we're going to look at this. We're going to send you all a link to the next event, those who will be attending.
Quick shout
And,
out to Rob's tambourine.
And Rob's
Benedict's-
tambourine,
Rob loaned me the tambourine a week ago, and I have yet to return it.
which is fantastic that he put his initials on it. I love that.
It looks like R8, but it's
Just so
RB.
you do not forget whose tambourine this is.
I will see whoever we see in a bit, but whomever we see, thank you for being a part of this. Thank you to all of you for being a part of this. If you want the poster, great. If you want to do the after party, after meet and greet thing, great. If you go on your merry way and have yourselves a great evening and or day, that's also great. We appreciate your participation and your support. Thank you for being here and for being part of the whole